Hey there, and welcome back to Sea Power. I hope you're ready for a massive missile fight, because that's what we're about to have. This is a warship, Ticonderoga, but it's a modern Ticonderoga. This is one with the VLS upgrade. It's because I'm running the the new threat upgrade mod, the NTU. Link down below in the description if you want to play that yourself. We're using 10 Ticonderogas. What's the enemy? What's the problem? Well, 10 Kirovs, how about that? This is capable of firing 200 shipwrecks. This massive formation of Kirovs is going to fire 200 shipwrecks. So we have some issues. Now, I'm going to turn on the AI's Tu-95's radar, because otherwise it won't really do much. I'm going to turn this thing on to surface search, which will allow them to detect my units. I'm going to turn my own E3 Sentry on to detect all of their units. I'm going to tell my ships to go with their formation and sensor orders air search. Don't really care about surface search because they're beyond the horizon anyway. And I'm going to tell my weapons to go weapons free. This will allow both the Ticonderogas and the Kirovs to engage each other at the same time. We have the capability of launching 12 Tomahawks. That's 12 Tomahawk cruise missiles, the anti-ship missile version, the TASM. And we can also throw in a couple of harpoons. Now, that's not quite the same as being met by 200 shipwrecks, but hey, let's see how far we can get. So, it is time for everybody and their mother to start launching missiles. And of course, the Kirovs are going to also repay in kind. Here it comes. Look at that. I'm not sure what this is going to do to my frame rate, but I probably won't like it. Yeah, we got loads and loads. Jesus Christ. 200 shipwrecks. I'm not sure if they're going to... Well, I don't know. If you send up 200 shipwrecks, they're not going to form a hive mind. They're going to form the Borg. Here we go. Here's my own cruise missile spread going out. But we've only sent 1 or 2? That's interesting. Where's the rest of it? Because that is going to be very easy to intercept. Oh, we're also going to shoot down their observant plane. The Tu-95. Okay, fine. This is a bit lackluster here, gentlemen. I don't think that this is really going to go through. This, on the other hand, should have you seriously concerned. Because this many missiles will require a hefty response, and we can give them that. We can give them that. Because our missiles, or rather our ships, are carrying the Standard Missile 2, Block 2, with a range of 90 miles. So I do fully expect them to start launching all sorts of countermeasures once these things get into range. And given the speed of these missiles, that won't take them long. Current range, 89 miles. Here we go. Here come the counter actions. Look at that. Sea Power. Welcome to the Missile Age. I think my voiceover is not quite going to be able to keep up with everything that's going on. As it stands, I'm not really sure if the US will actually survive this, because this is so many missiles coming at them. That's... well... they will take losses. It's just going to be a question of how many. And whether my missiles will get through, I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. Also, the SSN-19 is arguably a lot smarter than the Harpoon is. The Harpoon just goes for something big. The SSN-19s, these shipwrecks, communicate between each other and figure out that they don't all need to fight the same target. So that is what you will see them do. They'll pick out a target, and once they do, they go, okay, sorry, this one's mine, this one's yours, this one's yours, this one's yours, and they split themselves up. Whereas a Harpoon just goes, ooh, big radar target, and it engages just like that. Good lord, the amount of lines on the screen is getting a bit bananas. That's all. That's all the standard missiles. Jesus. Welcome to the Arsenal ship age. Vampire, you don't say. I hope that my whole event log is going to fill up with missiles that are getting intercepted. Because otherwise, well, it's going to be a bad day for the Ticonderoga fleet. think my Tomahawks are not part of this equation. No, it's all rims. Okay. Where are my... Jeez, is this gonna stop at some point? Yeah. We have launched so many of these missiles against the enemy. Now, arguably, this scenario, of course, is completely bananas, because nobody had 10 Kirovs. They could barely field one. And, of course, if the situation is such that the NATO fleet was detected, well, you'll already be engaged. You won't really have that much time to respond, because most of the time, the Kirovs with their, what was that, 300-something range? Yeah, 378, they'll shoot you out of the water way before you get into range with your Tomahawks. Even with the new and improved Tomahawk range. Rather, with the new and improved Tomahawk, period, because normally they don't carry that. Okay, we're gonna meet these missiles fairly soon. 20 miles out. We're moving in at 1800 knots. They're flying in at, what, 900 knots? Yeah, so we're gonna combine speed of almost 3000 knots. And let's see how many we can get. Oh, we're all going for the second wave. I am impressed with the way that the AI has handled all missiles free, or weapons free on all ships. Because apparently, they have decided to give each missile, each incoming missile, 1 or 2 responses. As opposed to just going for one target. No, they just split out everything. And they go and engage everything. Range 7 miles. Let's see how many we can stop. So keep in mind the shipwrecks are out. The enemy's out of shipwrecks. Doesn't make them harmless at all, because they can still ruin your day. But if I have the chance, I might be able to close into range. And be able to launch a whole spread of these. Oh, there we go. Yep, there's 1, 2, 3. Don't worry. Only 197 more to go. There we go. Vampires. Intercept, intercept, intercept. So far, so good.
Birds away, track.
Oh, here we go again.
7, 0,
Birds
3,
away.
4.
Oh, there's the harpoon group. Yep, there's more birds away.
Contact faded. Track.
We just sent a couple more of the standard missiles in.
Bearing 8, 7. New.
So far, I'm very impressed with the standard
Birds
missiles.
away, track. Track.
We've been able to squash quite a few of these
0,
targets.
1, 9.
Missed them.
Multiple. Vampire. Bearing 8, 8. Multiple.
Or did we?
Hostile. Air.
Yeah, we did.
Contacts detected.
Flash.
Multiple. Hostile. Air. Contacts
I think this
detected.
is everything that they were able to send.
Track 7, 0.
Well, I say that,
Vampire. Bearing
but I'm wrong.
6.
They're going after me again. There's more Kirovs being launched. Oh, sorry, more standard missiles. No, shipwrecks. This was not the full salvo. Oh boy. And this is not one ship launching that. Everybody is pitching in. Okay.
Birds away, track.
NATO is about to get a heck of a lot more pressured by this wave. But so far, did we intercept everything? I think we did. That's impressive. Here come the Tomahawks. That's my response. At least with these Tomahawks, we might spread out. No, we're not spreading out. We're all going after this particular Kirov. Maybe 1 or 2 missiles can get through, neutralize most of the Kirov, but if not, well... If not, we're gonna have to just launch another spread at him. I don't want to intervene too much, because that'll be a heck of a lot of micro. Where are you guys even going? You're on a course of 288? It's not even near my formation. Oh, we still haven't shot that Tu-95 down. Doesn't matter, we might be able to intercept those missiles. Missiles are going to wave at each other as they fly by. Although this one's at 21 feet and this one's at 8,000. Are you alone? Curious. Most of the time they don't travel alone, they travel in packs. Big packs. Are you going to be able to get that missile? Yes? Where is he? Yes! Intercepted. No, actually we missed him. Exploded too far away. Definitely a hefty discrepancy in the speed of the missiles here. We got 1600 knots on the first track of the SSN-19 versus our own missiles, which are doing a leisurely 500, I think. Yeah, 550 for the Tomahawk. Oh, here comes the next spam. Let me zoom out.
7109.
Again, in case you haven't been paying attention, this is the new thread upgrade mod. This is not vanilla. This is not something that the Ticonderogas can do normally. So if you want to play this, get the new thread upgrade mod. Link down below in the description. Yeah, there's the next wave of shipwrecks. Normally, you wouldn't really be able to get this range. I think you get about, what, 50, 60 miles of range on the Standard Missile 2. And as it stands right now, we just have lots more range, which definitely comes in handy, because not only can they launch missiles faster using the VLS, they can also shoot farther. So you don't have to worry about the missiles as much, because you can send more at them. We do have lots of these missiles coming in, though. I mean, look at them. You only need to get hit by one in order to get completely fucked over. A little later, one of these shipwrecks is actually getting remarkably close to my formation. You can see all the Tychos over there, but they finally got them. We are out of missiles on quite a few of my ships. And this has me concerned, especially considering that the Kirovs are not empty yet. I still have, I think, about 200 missiles left. That's Sam's. There's the occasional missile coming in, but given the fact that my ships love to send 3, 4, 5 missiles after one incoming shipwreck, well, that means we can intercept about 40, perhaps. So if the Kirovs close in and use their SSN-3s, well, that's going to be a whole different ballgame. So we can intercept this guy. Nope. We are 6,000 feet up. Missed. Range. 12 miles and closing quick. Coming in at 970 knots. There's the ships. Just dots on the horizon for now, but those dots will grow to be full ships very soon. You'll just have to trust that your allies will do something about those missiles. Down to no missiles on this bunker hill. Our own blob is still gently traveling, but we should be getting some response from the ships, well, now, give or take. Because we're only 26 miles out, and that's the massive blob. The Vanguard consists of harpoons, the rest is all the Tomahawks, but they're, well, they're all gently wiggling back and forth, looking for targets. Oh boy, this guy's getting close. There's another 2 missiles coming up, at least. Given our combined speed, you got seconds to respond to this one. Are we finally going to have one go through? After all this time? Missile rushes down to meet the shipwreck. Faster. Sorry about that weird turn, the frame rate's still awful. Missed it. Yep, got it. No, I didn't get it? Huh. Okay then. At this point, it's going to come down to guns, and most likely our Sea-Wiz. I don't think the shipwreck's going to get fooled by chaff. So it's going to come down to the Sea-Wiz of one of these Ticonderogas. This one, notably. Sea-Wiz going after it, and we intercepted it. With a 127mm? That's new. So you used a 5-inch in order to intercept the missile? It's impressive. Now, the Kirovs are 20 miles out. Maybe they can't detect them because they're still on the horizon, or just below the horizon. Or just beyond the horizon, sea skimming. Making it very difficult to detect. Let's see, there is still a helicopter up here. Probably more helicopters up here, in fact. They're laying sonar, boys. Okay, fair enough. The AI doesn't know what I know, of course. That's fine. 18 miles.
Contact faded. Track.
What's it gonna be, gentlemen? Can you see them or can you not? Let me turn the lines back on. I want to see what these things are going for. Yeah, they still all have their own targets. They want to make sure that they still get some weapons into the air. This would be the right time to do it. Because some of them still have SSN 19s ready. Oh, SSN 14s, not SSN 3s. SSN 14s.
Track 7188.
They should be well aware by this point. 15 miles. Again, dots on the horizon, but coming in fast. I'd say the Russians have a bit more time to catch them.
Air. Contact detected.
But maybe it's going to be more difficult for them because it's such a massive wave. The Russians did it a bit more gradually. Like they sent, I think, 12 to 15 and another 12 to 15 and then another. They're just not taking any action right now.
Track.
They're all weapons free. Some of these have already launched a couple of the SAN-6. 12 miles. Surely you're not just going to sit there and take it. Jeez, look at how many targets this thing is getting lit up by. Or sorry, how many missiles. I think all the harpoons have decided that that's a cool target to go for. No, it's the Tomahawks as well. Come on, Kirovs. Make an effort. $10 miles. What?
Bulldog away. Track 700.
There we go.
6.
Now they're firing back with their SAM-6s. There's another. Is that the whole fleet? Or just like one or two ships? Seems like just the lead. Just the front 3 ships are engaging right now. There's another. Range. 8 miles. Get in there. 8.0. 7.9. My Vanguard's gonna get completely crushed by those missiles. I don't mind. Let them intercept them. Yeah, now the rest of the fleet's responding. Now, bear in mind, between the 10 of them, how many did they start with? Like 96? So that means that they have 960 SAN-6s. I'm not sending 900 missiles after them, so it's very likely that they will be able to stop most of those. Pretty much without breaking a sweat. It might come down to how many missiles can they launch at the same time. Can they launch them fast enough? Can they track the targets fast enough? Can they divide the targets fast enough? This harpoon is getting uncomfortably close to that Kirov.
Bulldog away. Track
5 miles. There you go. They got them.
011.
Next attempt. 5 miles out. Intercepted. We're down to 79. 81. 80. It's 90 here. Guys, you might want to put those into the air a bit faster, because this missile's 5 miles out.
Track 701.
4 miles if you count the leadmost Kirov. The wave continues to crash into the ships here. So far, no joy. Ooh, they got it. It does feel like we're getting closer and closer and closer. 4 miles out. Intercepted. Range 4.3. 4.1. I doubt we'll make it to the pop-up phase. Even if we do, We should be getting engaged by at least 6, I think. Yeah, 6 to 8 Seaways between all these ships. Of course, the ones in the back can't really defend the ones in the front, but that's fine. They can defend themselves with their own missiles and their own Seaways. Yeah, that's the Vanguard crushed. How are they going to handle the rest? If they're going to handle the rest. Oh, they reassigned some targets. Interesting. One of them's not even getting engaged at all. 2 of them. Okay. This one's getting to 2 miles. If you get 1 missile to hit a Kirov, it might be enough. Nope. It might be enough to shut it down. Or at least negate a couple of their weapon systems. That's the Seaways. Holy moly. That's a lot of Seaways. Is that you? Yeah, I think that was a belated Seaways response. 5 miles. 4 miles. Can they do it? I think they might not be able to. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8... There's about 12 to 15 missiles going for that 1 Kirov. And if this one gets knocked out, it could snowball. Because the more missiles, or rather the more ships you knock out, the worse it becomes. And the more difficulty you'll have in actually intercepting all of those missiles. But not for lack of trying. We're 2 miles out. Look at this, the whole event log is just intercept, 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 intercept. Much like mine was. They're down to 67 missiles. They still have so many countermeasures. There's the Seaways, they got it. But there's lots of missiles coming in. I don't think they can get all of them. Oh, they got 2 more. Range. What perspective is that? Are we... Ah. Oh, so close! You have got to be kidding. We got a hit. Finally, we got a hit.
0, 0, 1.
That could shut down the Kirov. It could... This thing is destroyed. Well done. Unfortunately, that's going to be a waste of a couple more good missiles. Because they're all slamming into the target now. How about this guy? Hit. No joy. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, we might get some more kills here. So far, the Americans have it. Wow. He's just tearing open his friend with the Seaways, trying to defend him. Okay, so I'd say we've eliminated at least 1, and probably critically damaged the second. But now the waves of missiles are getting smaller. So I don't think we'll be able to get all of them. But right now, I'd say it's going to the Americans. That's your damage control. Moderate hull damage. Most of your weapons and sonar, or sorry, sensor systems are offline. Your Seaways is offline, notably. So any missile going for this ship is going to have to get knocked out by one of his friends. If not, he's done for. So, 10 Ticonderogas versus 10 Kirovs. I think the Ticonderogas actually have it. If you put them up to a gunfight, I think the Kirovs would have it. More survivability, more guns. But with these missiles, and especially with all the VLS capabilities that the Tychos now have, yeah, I think they are going to push enough missiles into the air that the Russians will not be able to stop them. If, however, the AI had launched all the shipwrecks, I think could have been a different outcome. They still have, like, what? 1... They got 8 there. 13... 18... No, I would have stopped all that. If it was just 18 missiles, I would have stopped that. Because I still have my own interceptors ready. My surface-to-air missiles. Oh, they're ignoring the damaged one. Going for the other one. 7011. Just the sheer amount of fireworks looks impressive. This is at 3 times speed though. Video is already far longer than I would like. Come on. Maybe we can get some more kills. 2 or 3. Range? 48 miles. Let's skip to that. Once more, the SAN-6s are flying, and some of my harpoons are already getting nailed. Which is fine, because they're the less impactful of the missiles. The second Kirov has indeed been eliminated. The rest of them don't really know what to do. A couple of these guys are on collision avoidance. They're also engaging missiles with their own missiles. I even saw them engage with their guns. There's another one eliminated. 4 miles out. Nevertheless, though, we got 8 Kirovs with about, what, 50 to 60 missiles per, sometimes more. So, if they wanted to, they could close the distance. And then they can use these as an anti-surface missile, the SAN-6 Grumble. So, I'm not 100% that NATO wins this. You can consider this in a couple of different ways. One, you can say, well, we scored 2 kills. I mean, yes, we have. So we've won, right? Well, the Kirovs still not only have their SSN-14s left, but they also got those SAN-6, which can be used as an anti-ship missile. They're not great at it, but they can do it. And seeing as my ships are completely out of, well, SAMs, well, not completely, but we don't have enough to really stop a wave like that, and we're out of long-range missiles. We still have the RGM-109C, which is the land attack missile, but that's going to be useless. I think that in a prolonged engagement, the Kirovs might actually win it. They might be able to close the distance and knock them out. But if you were to just take a snapshot right now, you could say, well, NATO has it. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. Who actually won this? Oh, no, 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 no. All these missiles are going for the already considered dead Kirov. There's a few going for the lead Kirov, but they'll not get through. I very much doubt that. Close in, close in, close in. That streak is coming close. That's the SAN-6, and you're not intercepted. There's the Suez. Oh, maybe. Pop-up phase. Suez follows. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Oh, what the hell? And he decided to go for the chaff? Yeah, they've intercepted everything else. And this was this was going for the dead one. Okay. So that's all the missiles. That's everything. Interesting. Gotta say, I really love the fireworks. If somebody wants to do the math on how much money was expended in ordnance here, by all means, let me know down below in the comments. I hope you were entertained. Again, if you want to play this mod for yourself, it's the new threat upgrade. And you can find it down below in the description. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon for more.